In this question, we have been given two functions, f of t and g of t, which are the functions of time that is represented by t. F of t has been defined as 0.01 t squared, while g of t is defined as 4t for all the positive values of t between 0 to infinity. So now they have given these two statements and we need to identify which of them is true. So we'll first determine among these statements 1 and 2 which is true or false. So now the first one is saying for some t greater than 0, g of t is greater than f of t. And the second one is saying that there exists a time t such that f of t is greater than g of t for all the values of time after that. So instead of substituting some values and then checking, it would be better if we simply convert these into graphs. Those are the simple functions, so we can easily create their graph. So this is 0, the time. Let us see if there is any value at which both of them will intersect each other. So for that we'll just solve this. 0.01 t squared equal to 4t. So one solution we get t equal to 0 because obviously at time t both of them are at 0. Another solution that we get by cancelling out 1t is 0.01 t equal to 4, which means t equal to 4 upon 0.01, that is nothing but 400. So this 400 is another point at which both of them will have the same value. And what will that value be? We can substitute t equal to 400 at any one of these. Let us say 4 times 400 over here, it will give 1600. Even if we substitute it in this function f, it would give the same result. So at t equal to 400, both of them get some value, let us say here, that is 1600. So now these are the 2 points from which both the functions will definitely pass through. Now other than that, if we look at this function g of t, it is a linear function. So it will simply grow like this up to infinity. And looking at this function f of t, it is a quadratic function 0.01 t square, and we know that the graph of a quadratic is a parabola. It will be an increasing parabola like this, and at 0 it is at 0. At 400 it has to be here. So now will it be above this line or below this line? We can try substituting some value, otherwise it is not that difficult to visualize it as well. Let us substitute t equal to 1 just for understanding. Then its value becomes 0.01 times 1 square, which is nothing but 0.01. So at t equal to 1, let us say we have 1 over here. At t equal to 1, this function g will have the value 1, but the function f will have the value 0.01 itself. It will be somewhere over here. So now it is easy to visualize that the graph of function f will be below this line like this up to this point, and there they will intersect, after which it will start growing sharply this way. So this is how we will have the graph. Let us make it in a better way. After intersecting the function g at this point, then it will grow like this straight. So this is our g of t, the straight line, and this is our f of t, which is the curve. So now we can clearly see that up to t equal to 400, the function g of t is greater than f of t. At 400 both are equal, and after that, after 400, we can see f is above g. This is our function f, this is our function g. So after 400, f of t is greater than g of t till infinity. So now let's check the options. First is saying for some t greater than 0, g is greater than f. Yes, in this particular portion from 0 till 400, g is always greater than f. So it is true. Then second is saying there exists a time t such that f of t is greater than g of t for all values of t greater than that. So yes, we have one such time, that is 400, because after 400 always f stays greater than g. Our f grows exponentially after that, because it is a quadratic function, not exponentially, but it grows at a faster rate than g, which is a linear function itself, and f of t is a polynomial function actually. So yes, f is greater than t for all values greater than 400. So this is also true. And hence we'll be going with option C, that both statements 1 and 2 are correct. So that is the right choice.